Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. Here we are in our France campaign in World War I. And we are starting a battle. I think last time we were going to left off right about the siege in Italian city. So, here I am about to siege this Italian city. I can set my guys up in a big L shape and basically attack them. So I'm going to go ahead and surround the AI here and set up my troops, and we're gonna start the battle. This looks very familiar to how I've started a few other battles, I think, too. I only have like 2 actual match, you know, for the whole game, I think, or for the whole mod. Something like that. And since I don't think they have this mod for the Empire at War, which would be nice, then you could do the entire world. Really, to tell you the truth, this would be really World War. This is more just the European theater. Although this is really the I don't know, I guess the second or third World War that the Europeans could claim. Depends on everybody's opinion on that one. I guess you could say that the first World War, the actual first true World War, was the French and Indian War. Logistics, right? Anyway, so here I am, just charging at them from the side and mopping them on up with my conscripts here. We're gonna go and surround them, move on in, get closer so I can get in range. As you can hear, the shells going off in the background. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move up my my front line later on too. We just mowed them down over here. And this is my very large front line. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up half of them right now. I don't think I needed all of them. And as we continue to still have this whole thing of where if you, I don't know exactly how to correct the bug, but apparently you have to tell your men to go ahead and face them from the front, or else they'll face them from the side and shoot them, and just won't be as many guys, I guess, firing. And as you can see here, I think this is the first time that we've had in this mod the flamethrower guys being used. So I think a few of those units are actually flamethrower units, and we'll see them be used in this battle. Actually, very good units in the game. They can really cause your men to, or your units to go ahead and run away, flee the battle. And so they really affect the morale a lot when they go ahead and fire. And it's kind of cool when you see them go off. Basically, it's like a big, as you can see there, a big giant ball of fire going off. And as I continue to circle on in and correct the way some of my units are facing. But as you can see there, they're leaving the battlefield because of they were flamethrower units. But their flamethrower units only have like about 6 or 7 guys in them, I think. And close fire, right? They're getting them. About 6 guys in that whole unit, and they're making that whole made 2 units actually retreat completely. So I mean, if they would have used their flamethrowers correctly, they actually could have probably won this battle, you know. But they didn't, which is good news, I guess, for me, right? I think this was really like one of the first wars that flamethrowers were really used in. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. After all, I am not a historian. I have a degree in mathematics. That's about it. Although I do like history, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and move up these units a little bit and get them closer to continue firing on them. And I think no, their flamethrower units are still on the battlefield. They're running after the other guys right now. So thankfully they're being kept busy by them, but everybody else is basically on the AI side is kind of run off the field. The combat engineers, now I don't know exactly what those guys do. I think they're just your normal units, you know. They're just a smaller group. Not sure why the AI makes so many combat engineers. Maybe they need them on the field, I don't know. Maybe they set mines or something I don't know about. That'd be interesting if they did. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and speed these guys on up a little bit. I only seem to have 1, 2, 3, 4 units really still on the field. The rest of them are kind of retreating. Although they're all going to be retreating pretty soon. This battle is pretty much done. Their flamethrower unit just basically ran after my other guys and ran off the field. If they would have kept them over there, they could have probably done quite a bit with them. Is now, as you can see, he's retreating. He didn't even get to engage anymore. And then heroic victory. I'm still losing 2 whole things to flamethrowers. And now I'm going to go ahead and peacefully occupy Milan in Italy there. Right up by the Alps. Now this is basically cut Italy off from continuing to have the ability to walk into France, which is good news. But I think they still have one army that's just like left over in the Alps. And we'll see later on. And they still have the guys at the docks there too. So we're going to move up some units into the town right here. Just to basically block them on off. And we can move those units on up into Strasbourg. And now Stuttgart, we can use those guys to attack this and relieve me from the, I think that was a German army. That's not a Austria-Hungarian army. The other one up to the corner there is Austrian-Hungarian. Now they do have a machine gun group right here, along with a few others. Now the machine gun group is going to go ahead and cause some problems because they're going to go ahead and come in as the reinforcements. And I guess since it's a machine gun group, they can't move with their machine gun, I guess. I don't know what it was, but basically they get stuck as being reinforcements. And we'll see that as we play the battle here. So I set up as close as I could to these guys because they didn't have much in their first force, and their reinforcement army was where everything was. So I figured I'd just go ahead and section them all off and mow them on down as they come on in with the reinforcements. And that's basically what I'm going to do. Alright. So I'm going to move on in on these first few guys here. As I fire at them with the artillery too. And just surround them. And you can already see the machine gun group set up there off in the distance behind the red line of death. So they're not going to even be able to come onto the field the whole time, unfortunately. Which would have made things a little bit more interesting, because they are quite deadly, the machine guns in this mod. You know, and they were quite deadly in during the war too. So I guess that's historically accurate, right? I already basically won this battle because there's of the glitch. We already killed their general, I think. And they're continuing to come at me, though, still nonetheless. As they have only 4 groups, I think, that ever come on the battlefield. So, I think that's a graveyard right there on the battlefield. Next to that town there. Kind of interesting how they had that there. So we're going to go ahead and move these guys around. Continue to further close the, surround the units that the Germans brought on the field. I think I stopped my artillery from firing so they could go ahead and not fire on my own troops. And speed up my guys a little bit so they're continuing to just creep on up. They did get a mortar crew on the field, so as you can see. So, but they don't end up using any mortars because they're too close. I was able just to mow them on down as they came on the field, which is nice because those things are pretty deadly. They can obliterate your units if you're not careful, you know. And then we're just basically going to shoot everybody as they come on the field. And all their reinforcements are going to just come in and then walk on off. And then we're going to find out that the reinforcements can't really come on anymore or get on the battlefield anymore. I don't know why. They were just like glitched out, or they realized they couldn't really do anything. They were surrounded, so they decided to give up. So I'm going to have to retreat myself in order to go ahead and actually end the battle. And it's going to show as a valiant defeat, even though I technically won the battle. As you can see there, the what's causing the problem is the machine guns that won't come on the field. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll go ahead and retreat. So I retreat and run right past them. If the battlefield was only a little bit bigger, I could have shot them all. Oh well. So here we are, just retreating with the artillery that takes quite a while to retreat from the field, and as they're rode off by horses. And there they go, close defeat, and actuality, I won that. But I can't re-engage them though. Unfortunately, I thought I could maybe re-engage them because I just can't move anymore. Oh, excuse me. So that was my one little move that I could make for that turn. So we're going to try and re-engage them in the next turn. And when it comes to that, and I'm a little just worried about the fact that maybe Austria-Hungary might go ahead and take Strasbourg with that army right there that they have. But they end up attacking me over here. So we'll fight this in the right now. And actually, since I think they walked into my army, not knowing that it was there, it ends up being an ambush. With both armies coming on the field. So I have quite the large army here doing an ambush, which is nice. So I want to go ahead and set up on each side of them and start the battle. you know. And we're gonna go ahead and just basically mow them on down in the big line here. And they're gonna run at me with their cavalry first, which is not a good idea. As I use my medium howitzers to go ahead and just blast at them. I'm gonna go ahead and surround them from all sides. You know. And I think I already took out their general there. Well, he's already at least retreating, almost practically. Now he's dead. That didn't take long at all, right? So we're gonna close off the retreat on each side, basically. As they basically just try to attack one side of my army. As the advice guy already tells me that I've won the battle. And now I go ahead and speed it on up and slows on down a bunch. Or at least the frame's slowing down. I have a RX 480, so this is, if you're wondering what my specs are. So I usually run everything at about high, very high graphics. You know, about 60 to 70 frames per second, so it's felt pretty good. It's a pretty decent card, and it's not even overclocked. I tried to overclock it yesterday, and I don't think I was able to. I'm not computer literate. Anyway, so we went on to the next turn here, and now I have 3 places I can research the technology. So I'm going to go ahead and research another technology over here, and the third place is over there down in Italy. So once I gained the province of Milan, or however you say that, I was able to go ahead and acquire a research facility, whatever you want to call them. So we upgraded the infrastructure of Milan, and now I'm going to go ahead and move my other troops that were waiting to go into Strasbourg, and now I can go ahead and siege Cleves, and we'll go ahead and attack them next time on the next episode. I'm going to see they have a machine gun bunker in their army, so those are going to be interesting to see in the next episode. I don't think we've had those appear in the mod yet. They are quite tough to take care of. Alright, so we'll see that next time. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time, alright? And this basically all finished up. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.